Hi, my name is Thesia, and it's kind of a blustery, chilly day. It's in the 30s. It's not too bad. It's not below freezing, but it's not too bad, but not my favorite way to work. And I guess my dogs have been snoozing, and they decided they're going to come up and get some attention. I got Candy down here. I'm petting on her right now, and I don't know what Beethoven's doing over there. But, okay, let me show you what we did on Saturday that I did not get on video. Are you scratching your back? We got a whole load of concrete. My friend she had a big section over at her place, and they had to tear it up so they could do some, I think, water work or something. And she's got more than this over there. And look how thick that is, and there's no rebar in it at all. So there's a lot of huge, thick pieces. Some of this I don't know what I'm going to do with, and I may end up going back and get more, which, okay, what does that mean? Why would you say you don't know what to do with it and then you're going to get more? Because she's got more pieces like this, and that's huge. You can see how wide the trailer is and how much it takes up. Of course, it's huge and it's heavy, and it's going to take a lot to move it, but I don't know. We'll see. But I can show you where I was wanting it to go anyway. This is the trail that goes out from the camper and around to here. Now, there's a dip right here that I don't think I can do anything with right now, because that's where Tom dug the electric line and he just didn't quite fill it back in completely. But all this here is kind of low, and you can see it just, well, I've got pieces of wood because it turns into absolute mud in the wintertime. So, and there's a pretty good lip here too. So I think I can do some digging and level this out and put some of that concrete there, because this is the only bay that is, I mean, of course, this one's got junk in front of it. But if you look at this bay, it goes right up to the door pretty good. But, and I could probably bring dirt in and bring it up to the floor. But it'd still be muddy. So I think I'll dig it down and try to level it and put some of that concrete there and see how that goes. I don't know. But that's not what I'm going to do today. Oh my goodness, the wind is chilly. Okay, so our kiddie pool died, and Tom set this barrel thing up. And he even put a board up for them, but apparently the ducks don't understand what to do with it yet, because I can tell by how clean the water is, the ducks have not gotten into it. That's okay. They'll either figure it out or they won't, or I will find a kiddie pool. But it is the end of December, so it might not be quite as easy as that. But I did get some of the mowing done. Well, it's hard to tell from where we are. There's still tall weeds in the corners, but most of that is outside of the garden area. But I came out here the other day and mowed all the tall stuff, so maybe we can get this cleared up and get ready for better gardening. That would be good. And see, all the birds. It's like, I hear her talking, but I don't see food. Well, I do have some I can give them. I got some scraps I can throw to them. I forgot about this too. This is something else I did. A turkey that we had on Christmas Day. I do it in the big roasting pans, and then the next day I put a whole bunch of water in. I made like 3 gallons. See, that's only part of that's what I canned. And I've got another gallon back there in the refrigerator, plus a little bit extra there. I've already had some. So I've got all this turkey broth. I've got to clean the jars up, label them, and get those put away too. But yep, that's something else I got done. Are you looking for something? You messing with my stuff again? Well, they weren't that excited about it. Apparently it's because I've already fed them for the morning though. Alright, we are getting into more of what I am going to get into today. I stacked this, hoping to do for a windbreak, and actually at this time it probably will help to be a windbreak, but what I've got to do first is I've got to get all of this insulated and get some skirting on. So this is not going to work for skirting, but I can use it anyway. And I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, measure my metal, and I'll show you what metal I'm going to use here in a minute. And I guess it attaches here. It didn't look like much of anything to attach it to. I bet it attaches up underneath it. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Anyway, I'm going to do my metal on top, and then instead of buying lumber and making braces, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to scatter these out all around the perimeter and secure them to this, which means I might have to make some holes in the middle on the bottom and wire them or something. I don't know. It's probably going to be ugly in a minute. What is this? Got a whole mess of wire. Oh, I got a whole thing of wire there. It looks like a dog. Oh my gosh. Oh, and see how he's done the dogs, all of that insulation. That's a puppy doing that, I'm sure. But yep, he's gotten this wire. I need to wind that back up too, huh? So, and I don't know how long I'm going to last doing this today, because it is cold and I am going to be crawling around on my hands and knees, but I'm going to try it. Oh, let me show you what else I was going to do. And this is a mess. I have no excuses except that I married the man who made this mess. This is what's left of the skirting that we had, and it's been out here for 2 or 3 years, and it's been whipped around, and so, in fact, there's probably some out in the field out there. This is some extra stuff that was from the barn, but I think, yeah, there's some metal over here. I'm hoping I've got enough to kind of go around the house. And my consolation is, where this is the tall end, I'll start with that, and then I'll work back toward the narrow end. I don't know. So that's what I needed. Not all of it today. I'm not even sure how much I'm going to get done at all, but I'm going to start trying to work on getting some insulation up, working on this, starting from this end and working down, and then find some metal to use for skirting. There's a whole mess of stuff here. I don't even know what all this is. It's terrible though. It's ugly. It's terrible. This is a old washing machine that was in the laundromat that I did not want brought out here, but I lost that boat. Yeah, there's a lot of crap out here that I did not want. But that's the way it goes. Well, hey, instead of the concrete, I wonder if I could use these L braces or whatever those are to attach it to. Because the wind up here is evil. And I need something to keep it from whipping around the skirting when I do get it up. I don't know. It could be a combination of both. And so instead of having to put holes in it, I could put those L braces along and then use the concrete blocks to secure them without making the holes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. But we'll see. But what are you doing? What are you doing? She's trying to pull wood out from here. There must be a varmint in there. Is there a varmint in there? Must be. So let's see what I'll show you one more thing. And this is that insulation that my neighbor gave me, and that's what I'm going to try to get up. I may take this inside and use it for inside insulation inside the wall. I need to get it in out of the weather. But this stuff, it's a little bit thicker. It's not real thick, but it's better than nothing underneath there. And we can start with that. Can you tell I don't want to do this? I really don't. I mean, because like I said, it's kind of higher over there. That's fine. But boy, when you get down here, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. But, you know, you got the tongue where the trailer was brought in. I can't. I need to just suck it up and do what I need to do. What a thought. Definitely must be something in there. Okay, first things first. Let's get a couple things cleaned up. Well, I guess it's been kind of a Monday around here. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I've had some company, and my battery actually is much better than it was. I was doing some videoing a while ago, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm about to run out of battery. And I don't have backup batteries. I just plug it in, and should have had it plugged in and did not. So my day's getting away from me, but I'm determined I'm going to get a little bit of work done, and before I have to move on to something else. It's well into the afternoon now, but that's okay. But I want to show you, well, let's get back to work. I'm wondering if the rain's going to get here before it says. It may not, but I get the feeling I'm running out of time. Okay, that's okay. All right, so I was about ready to crawl underneath there, and I'll show you here in a minute what I was going to do. And then I looked, and I had some of these way out in the field there. So I went and collected these all up, and I'm going to put them back over with the other ones that are there. And then I'm going to crawl underneath the house and see if I can get the ones that blew up underneath there. Oh, the good news is it's on the other side, close to the edge of the house, and I don't have to climb all the way underneath it. Yay. Where'd it go? Oh, I see him now. All right. Now this is some of that other stuff. I need to find out which portion it's on. Do I want to mix it? I don't know. Whoops. Sorry, I was holding it wrong. This is some of that skirting. We'll have to see. I don't know what I want to do. Another thing I was wanting to show you, see that damage right there? That is puppy teeth damage. And it looks like they were really into trying to get the rodent that was underneath there. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was not looking forward to doing this. It's cold. Well, I moved around a little bit, so that helped a little bit, but I'm just not comfortable with climbing up underneath the house. I better get over it, huh? But I've run out of time for the day. But I got some mess cleaned up. I got that one roll of wire picked up and put away, so hopefully the puppy can't get. I don't think he can get to it. And then picked up some insulation that had blown out in the field, and that's better. So wasn't a complete wash. So kind of hate it, but it's time for me to get. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't done dishes. I haven't done laundry. I got a lot to do, and I'm running out of time. So if you like this kind of thing, and I'm sorry it wasn't any better than that today, I will get better. Well, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and hit the notification bell so that when I do put something out, and I try to put out 2 or 3 or more videos a week, and I know you're supposed to have a schedule. I'll get there, but at least I'm consistent. You gotta tell me you gotta give me that I'm consistent. But sorry, the wind is cold enough that it's giving me tears. I'm not crying out of anything, it's just wind. Okay, I'm a little irritated. Look at all this water. Can you see it? Isn't this lovely? This is probably because my washer is in the barn that's unheated. Frustrating. Oh. All right, as irritating as that is, I'm not going to end the video on that note. I had forgotten, I was wanting to show you something on my Thrive video, the word that I've chosen for 2021. A little meme that I found that goes with one of my new mottos in life. And I hope that's showing up. I love that dog. And it says, live like somebody left the gate open. That little dog is running and enjoying life. And that's what I want to do. Even if my washer floods the barn again. So, I plan to live like somebody left the gate open. But you also know that my new motto is to live until you die. So live until you die. I mean, live. Don't just be on prescription drugs. I mean, you got to do some occasionally, but don't sit there and watch television. Don't be, do what you can. Be who you can and live until you die. God bless, guys.